Alrighty guys, Madman Mondello coming at you live from the Gardendale Garage here in beautiful Alabama once again. Alright, Mr. Arty. Arty Roqu, yes. Arty, the Xbox 360 Smarty. Yeah. Alright, Arty. Yep. Arty did a send in with me, alright, and this console is going to be destined for a MAME cabinet that he is building right now. It'll be a pedestal MAME. So it's going to be quite interesting for this thing, alright? But anyway, he wanted it modded, of course, so we did. And we got a 2 terabyte drive in her. Ace V3. He watched me build it in Messenger, okay, in which he's seen what, where, how, and who was on the inside of it, all right? We got it all done, and here it is, okay? So now, tell you what, Arty, let's fire it up. Let's see what we got, all right? I'm going to direct your attention to the screen. Now, I'm going to go through this thing with you, all right? And I'm going to tell you right now. All right, if you're going to use this for a main cabinet and everything, you don't have to have it online or anything like that, all right? You just have to go ahead and put it in the main cabinet, and you can take the server plug-in out if you want. I think my video went bad. Hang on here. My monitor always does this. It's an old monitor. I can't help it. I'm sorry. You know, it just happens like that. I might have to reset the entire Xbox. It's just the way it is. Sorry. But, yeah, I'm not even getting the signal out of this damn thing. Okay, so let me restart that. I'm sorry about that. Arty, this happens sometimes. Okay. I hope you have a better monitor for your main cabinet, okay? Alright. Let's try that now, okay? Now, I'm going to sync up the controller. Yep, it was definitely the video because boots instantly. I'm going like, you know? Okay. Anyway, we're going to boot up. We're going to boot up into FSD dash, okay? And I'm going to give you some, I'm going to explain a lot of stuff to you about this thing, alright? And when it does, what's going to happen is we're going to get our plugins and all that stuff that's going to come across the screen. That's if it ever locks, and it did, thank you. Okay, so now we'll boot up in the FSD dash. You'll hear the fan speed kick up. Alright, and there it is. Okay, now. There you are. You're logged into the Alliance server. You got 30 days on it, by the way. Okay. And then you also have a 10-day trial on Purge 4.0, which is for GTA 5. Now, I know that you're going to be using this for arcade stuff and everything as well. Alright, and it's got a load of that stuff on it too. Alright, so let me show you what we got here. Alright, so under emulators, okay, here we go. Alright, we got FCEUX, which is NES emulator. That's for your Nintendo games. You got SNES 360, Super Nintendo. You got MAME, and you know what that is. That plays every frickin' thing under the sun, okay? They also have RetroArch 360 for this thing that you can install on this if you want to, and run the Librito cores, I do believe. Or whatever core that they're running, or whatever, okay? Then you got Genesis Plus 360, you got Game Boy Advance, and then back to FCEUX, okay? So now, we're back out of there, alright? Xbox Classic games, okay? Now, you got a whirlwind of classic games on here as well, as you can see. Alright, you got plenty of space to put more if you want. You got all the old famous titles that we all know, love, and play from back in the original Xbox. These all play on that, okay? There you go. Now, homebrew section, where the tools reside, we can blow up the console. Dash launch, which is going to be rather important, so I'm going to, you know, give you a little insight to that. You got Flash 360, stay away from that. That's the Flash and NAND. You don't have to worry about flashing the NAND, so don't even mess around in there. Although, please read up on it, all right? Because, you know, if you want to back up the NAND, you know, and all that kind of good stuff, but don't update the dashboard, whatever you do, okay? You got to wait for the XE build to do that, and that's what these programs are for, okay? And also that one too, okay? So anyway, this is where your tools are. Xbox Live Arcade, alright? Now you got a mind-boggling arcade, bunch of arcade games on this thing, alright? And even the repack here that we got here, alright? Let me see here. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, Goldeneye 007, that was a very coveted, wanted game that was leaked, finally. Okay, and Mr. Smodzilla, or Smod as we all know him, repacked it, and there we are, so it doesn't say Bean anymore, or anything like that. Alright, and then of course you have your Xbox 360 games, okay? You got a ton of them on there too, alright? So you got all the latest titles, okay, that we all know, love, and play, okay, as you can see. Alright, we'll start with Advanced Warfare, we'll work our way through, and as you can see, there is a ton of them on here, okay? And of course, we have College Football 14. This one is a modern one. It's got College Football Revamped on there, so you can play across the network, and you've got all the latest team jerseys, helmets, all that. There's a College Football Revamped GitHub that you can go to, and you can download new rosters and all the new stuff and update it if you want, okay? But it's there, all right? And you got all kinds of NBA stuff on here. You know, you got the Mass Effect trilogies. You know, you got all this stuff here. Gears of War, everything that you could want. Black Ops 2, Black Ops, all that crap. It's all there, okay? And there we are back, okay? Now, to get to the original dashboard, go to your homebrew section right here. At the homebrew section, go to Xbox 360 dashboard. Hit the A button, hit it again. All right, you will see that this sucker's online, okay? Hello again, Arty Roqu. You're on Alliance Live. Welcome to Alliance Live. You currently have 30 reserved days left. Got it? Good, okay? We'll bypass the sign-in for right now. And what we will do is you will see that it is up, it is online, and it's live, okay? Now, if you look, okay, what I'm going to do here, it's not your typical dashboard that's on the Xbox anymore, as you can see, okay? So, we'll go ahead, our beautiful guide, which is not the typical guide either, as you can see, all right? And you go over here, and these are our cheats. These are our offhosts that are on our server. BO2 cheats, Ghost cheats, Modern Warfare 3 cheats, and Modern Warfare 2 cheats. To disable, hit A. To enable them, hit A. Really simple, okay? And then we'll go back to FSD Dash by going to Xbox Home, and that will take us back, all right? Now, I'm going to show you some stuff here, all right? I'm going to show you some mods on this thing, and that way then you can see what, where, how, and who, and what I'm talking about, okay? So, all right. Starting back up at the Dream Team, here we go. Go to Xbox 360 games, okay? What we'll do is, all right. Let's do, we'll do Ncaa 14 first, okay? Just so you can see. All right, now this is a fully modded one. All right, we'll hit it. We'll start it up. It doesn't start like the EA Sports games, okay? It starts up a little differently. It's really loud. Okay, that poor guy lost his teeth. Anyway, as you can see, a little different from EA Sports, okay? And what's going to happen is once this video's over here, all right, the college football revamp, there it is, okay? And what's going to happen is it's going to load, and then I'm going to show you the title screen on this thing, all right? And I'm going to walk you through this, and then you can see what, where, how, and who, okay? So press the start button, all right? Yeah, we'll sign in. I forgot to sign in, okay? So anyway, yeah, there we go. All right, now loading, okay? And it's going to bring us to the options menu. Alright, I'll show you what we got here once it brings us to the options menu. Here we are. Okay, so now play now. Alright, you got your trainer, your exhibition, practice, coach, one button mode, mascot matchup. Okay, that's all back there. Alright, you got your dynasty, you got your road to glory. Okay, you got your 2020 season. Okay, that's on there. Now you can go to the rosters on the GitHub and download more rosters and all that kind of good stuff and more seasons. Okay. Ultimate Team, Xbox Live, My NCAA Legacy, okay, College Football Revamped, your Sports Extras, okay, your team management, and your settings, okay. These guys update this thing regularly, okay, so, you know, just to let you know, sometimes they update and, you know, you'll see where there's been an update for or whatever, alright, and you update it. But it's ready to go, online, good to go, alright. So we'll get out of here now, okay. Now, do a little purge here. How you doing, Arty? I see you there. Yay! Yeah. Loading a 2 terabyte drive. Yeah, you saw how much fun that was. About as much fun as getting your nuts caught in a car door. Okay, anyway. Okay. Now, we'll do a little purging with GTA 5. Okay, now, Purge has been a menu, has been around for a long time. Very, very stable menu. And, he's releasing 4.0. Alright, and this has got a trial of 4.0 on it, as well as 3.9. 2 separate menus, okay? You're going to see a text box pop up here any second. And what's going to happen is it's going to show you a list of options, okay? Now, this is for the 3.9 menu, more than 4.0. 4.0 is a staple here. R D-pad plus R stick, okay? Right stick. So, you know, you're pushing on the right stick, pushing on the R D-pad, and that'll open up 4.0. For 3.9, we're going to use this one right here, alright? Because we don't want to open up the menu with the same controls, because if you do that, shit gets wild and crazy, okay? So you don't want to do that stuff, alright? So now what's going to happen is we're going to boot up, and I've got a game save on here. I'm going to show you some things with this thing, so that way then you know what, where, how, and who with this, okay? And, you know, I'll explain a little bit of 4.0 for you, okay? We'll go through that with you. And then, once we do that, okay, I'm going to show you a little bit of BO2, alright, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to get this thing online for the first time, alright, so now, okay, 4.0 will pop up any second. Now, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to open up 3.9 right now, okay, so, what we'll do is D-pad left and X, okay, there we go, and I'm going to use missed options, and I'm going to what I'm going to do here is I'm going to, let's see here. Yeah, you see 4.0 opened up. Let me close that out. There it goes, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here is we'll go to weather options. I'm going to back this up so we get a little bit of daylight so we can see what the hell's going on, okay? I'm going to back out of here. Now, this is the original 3.9 menu. It's got your quick start options, quick options, let's see, teleport locations. I mean, it's got everything. Recovery options, character options, so on and so forth. It's the older menu though, okay? So, you know, you got a bunch of stuff on here, alright? So we'll close that menu out. We'll open up 4.0, which is the newer menu right there, okay? Now, we'll go to quick start options. We'll turn God mode on, and we'll leave that one off. Let's see here. Give yourself all weapons, infinite ammo, super punch, super run, super jump, super swim, no ragdoll, and don't bother me on the damn phone. We'll back out of there by hitting B. Okay, we'll go to quick options now. Quick options, okay? If you notice, go off the radar, that's GTA Online only. You got slow-mo, you slow everything down. Clean the pad, which means that if you got gunshot wounds, well, you can clean yourself up. Invisible pad, invisible vehicle, self-explanatory, okay? Now, I'm going to walk outside here to this bright sunny day, and what I'm going to do here, okay, is I'm going to enable drone mode, which brings us up over the map, okay? Now, you can go straight up and straight down, or at an angle, it doesn't really matter, okay? You can zoom in, you can zoom out, okay? In fact, you can zoom out very heavily, and you can zoom right on out of there, okay? So, as you can see, and then we're going to bring it right back. Okay, there we go. All right, now, okay, that's zooming in, zooming out, and all that happy nonsense. Teleport to target zones, okay? We'll go here and now. You notice I'm moving around with the left stick. I'm moving the rectal. Okay, there we are. Here I am. Here I am. I'm up here. Going back here. Now here I am. Now I'm over here, okay? And so on and so forth, and I'll stand right there for right now. Just teleport to target zone. There you go. Self-explanatory. Air superiority, that's a wonderful little option right there, because when you click that, well, your RB and LB buttons become, shall we say, missiles. All kinds of good stuff. See, like this. See? Works really good. See? Okay? And then, of course, you also have where we can go straight up and down here. See? That works real good, too. You have slow missiles, fast missiles, all kinds of good stuff, okay? And blows up everything in sight, okay? I can even blow it myself. See? Works good. Yeah. Thought you were going to get away, didn't you? Didn't get away, did you? Yeah. That's fun. Okay? Now, RC car mode. Pretty much, oh, he got away, little bastard. Okay, RC car mode, alright, you can remote control a car. You can, if you tag a car, you can remote control that car. You can go into drone mode and just remotely control a car like a little RC car, alright? Creator mode, okay, vehicle spawner, right here, okay? And you can pretty much spawn anything you want. And you can spawn a whole bunch and make a supercar pileup or whatever, okay? See, it works real good. You park them right on top of firefighters, too. Kill them. Yeah, okay? So on and so forth. Now we got a mess, okay? So, yeah, that's car spawner, okay? From drone mode, alright? PTFX spawner, alright? And what we'll do is now we'll go ahead and we'll uncheck that, okay? We'll uncheck air superiority, okay? Now, what we'll do is we'll back out of drone mode right here. And here we are with our mess, okay? So, yeah, we got a mess. A big one, alright? Yeah. So, anyway, my player, heading, okay, armor, you know, wallet balance, all that kind of good stuff. It shows all players when you're in a session, you're able to pull them up to and see what they're doing and all that kind of good stuff. Teleport locations, every freaking teleport location that's out there, it's there, okay? Stash current location, you can stash your current location, you turn the console off, turn it back on, it'll be there, alright? Let's see here, recovery options, that's GTA Online only, a bunch of stuff in there, okay, when you're online, alright? Now, character options, okay? Alright, now you can stash your current pet variation. You can change the model on it, whatever you want to do. If you want to be a firefighter, you can be a firefighter. If you want to be a cop, you can be a cop, okay? You want to be a Marine, you can be a Marine. Alright, personally me, I like being a stripper. Okay? There you go. Alright? Can't get better than that now, can you? Now watch me twerk. 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 That's it. Up and down. Twerk. Yeah. Oh yeah. I got nipples too. Look at that. I always wanted them. Wonder what they feel like to play with. Anyway. Okay. So. Yeah. Back out of there. Alright, now. Alright. Component prop editor. Okay, that's all the components. The head, the face, the mask, everything you can change. It's got sub-menus on it, all that crap, okay? Hats, glasses, ears, all that stuff, okay? Remove props, reset appearance. Well, that's pretty much self-explanatory. genealogy editor. You can blend the head data, the head shape, the head size, okay, the color of the skin, okay. You can do mom and dad or whatever, set blend from parents, I mean, whatever you want to do. There it is, okay. Now, okay, now you can make or do all kinds of animations if you want. There's ambient animations, there's a bunch of stuff on there. Yeah, there you go, okay? And, yeah, so, yeah. And get out of there and we'll stop that, okay? Then, of course, you got, let's see here now. Fluid animations, where you can make her drunk as fuck, okay? See? And she just like, yeah, okay, she's looking real good there, okay? So, and then we'll hit LB and RB and that'll reset her, okay? Only we can stop being drunk like that. Scenarios, you can put her in all kinds of world scenarios, I mean, doing yoga, okay? There you go, that's it. Yeah, oh, wonderful, there you go, okay? Yeah, looking good, okay? So, oh yeah, there you go, alright? How you like that, don't you? I know you like that. You gotta love that, okay? Anyway, let's get out of the yoga crap, okay? Oh God. Alright, it's the butterfly, okay? So, anyway, as you can see, that all works, it all works pretty good or whatever. Okay, I'll keep her a female for right now. Pet options, pet spawner. You can spawn anything you want, okay? And you know what's going to happen here, right? Okay? I got to have some companions, okay? Got to have a bunch of them, alright? So, there you go. And you can have as many as you want, okay? There you go, alright? Yes, there's nothing like a harem of strippers, okay? Nothing like it, okay? There you go, okay? So now we got my friends, alright? We'll back up out of there. Spawn pet manager, you can remove the pet or teleport to the pet, okay? Just by hitting here and then deleting her, she's gone. See? Little arrow above there, pointing down to the pet, there you go. Alright, we'll back out of there, we'll back out of there, okay? Vehicle options, that's your paints, your colors, your schemes, your smoke, your tires, all that crap, alright? Los Santos Customs, that's where you can spawn all kinds of stuff, motorcycle, whatever you want, okay? Weapons options, my favorite, of course, the gravity gun, okay? When someone gets out of line, just grab hold of them like that, throw her up in the air, see, there she goes, and bring her back, and throw her up in the air, and bring her back, and use her as a weapon. You can just, like, move her around, all that kind of good stuff, bring her up the street, see what I'm saying? She go underneath there, mess up all kinds of good stuff right here, we'll bring her back, she comes out from underneath the fire truck. Yeah, she's like a really, really bad boomerang, okay? And anyway, once you're done with the hooker, okay, because she didn't bring you the money right or anything like that, just throw her up in the air and let her go. See? And she'll come down eventually. There she is, okay? Oh yeah, okay? So anyway, yeah, that's gravity gun, okay? Then of course you got the stripper flinger. That works real good too, okay? Turn the gravity gun off. And then pretty much you can fire strippers at whatever you want. And they hurt really bad, okay? You can hurt a lot of people with these damn things, okay? See, they work real good. See? You can fire as many as you want. Kick on an ambulance, no problem, okay? Turn the gravity gun on. Well, now you can hold one in place and you can make her gain velocity right there. And you can throw her there, bring her back, see what I'm saying? Works real good, And there you go, right into the back of the fire truck, okay? And bring her back. Oh, yeah. Throw her around, bring her back. She'll come back sooner or later. Oh yeah, I think is she there? Where'd she go? I think might be underneath a truck or something. So, oh, there she is. Okay, so anyway, yeah. So anyway, here she comes. Okay, and then pretty much you can like run her into a brick wall, whatever you want to do. See, you beat her all up and all that kind of good stuff. And then once you get here, I mean, oh yeah, all kinds of good stuff here. And then once you're done with her, yeah, throw around, there you go, okay, let it go, and pretty much, there you go, okay? So you do all kinds of good stuff with that. Now if you turn on the force field, well, now you really can screw stuff up just by walking by it, okay? Tires flying, cars flying, things on fire, make people sick, throw up and die. Yeah, it all works pretty good, okay? So anyway, we'll get out of there, okay? I've had enough fun for tonight, alright? So, there you go, okay? Misc options, you got your protections, okay? Your menu options that you make. That you can go ahead and you can make big, small, whatever you want to do, whatever size you want to do, okay? Creator mode, that's a bunch of stuff right there. Draw debug lines, all that crap, okay? Raycast debug, flags, origins, offhosts, trace methods, all that stuff. So if you're really into it, you can do a lot of stuff with this thing, alright? My stash stuff, pretty much your stash peg variations, your stash paint palettes, and of course your stash teleports. Alright? Enable beta options and enable FPS. Now I've had enough fun in GTA for tonight, okay, and I'm quite sure you have too. So, tell you what, when we get out of here, that's Purge 4.0 in a nutshell, okay? So, you following along? I hope you are, alright? Oh, that's just so much fun. Just picking up strippers and throwing them everywhere. It's nothing like it. Anyway, we're going to boot back up in FSD Dash now, okay? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab hold of BO2. BO2 has two inherent menus in it. And also the offhost menu works the same for all the CODs that were mentioned, all the BO series and all that crap. It all works the same way. D-pad left to open the menu, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close the menu. For Jiggy, hold in left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick, that'll enable Jiggy menu, okay? So I'll tell you what, we'll go over here and I'm going to demonstrate it for you, okay? So that way then you understand what the heck, where, how, and who, okay? So we'll start up BO2 here, okay? And pretty much there we are, Black Ops 2. Bypass, life is good. Okay, we're going to get to the title screen here as soon as this freaking logo's over. Alright? Work with me here. Just work with me. Alright? Now, okay. So, we'll start this up here. Alright? And then what we'll do is we'll do a multiplayer round. Okay? From press the start button. We'll go right directly to multiplayer. Alright? It's going to give you some notifications here. Okay, here we go. Now you will see multiplayer, you will see that cheats are loaded, and Black Ops 2 is now bypassed, which is a good thing, because you need your bypasses, otherwise you won't be able to play. Now, we'll go to a local game real quick. Alright, we'll set up the bots, we'll do 9 of them. Now, like I said, with Jiggy, alright, if you're online and you want to screw with people with the menu, you got to force the host, okay? If you just want to use the off host, you can do that too. With Jiggy, hold in left finger, put down on right thumbstick, the menu will pop up, okay? You're going to use X to select, A to select and X to back out. For the off-host, D-pad left to open it, X to select, B to back out, D-pad left to close it. Alright, two separate things. So anyway, we'll start the match now. Okay? We'll start it off in Nuketown. Alright? And away we go. Okay. Here we go. There we go. Nuketown 2025. Alright. I'm going to load up. Okay. Grab a gun. Holding left trigger, push down the right thumbstick. There's Jiggy menu. Okay? Now, if you want to, well, first we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to main mods, and we're going to do quick mods. Okay, so then that way, then we're in God mode, so I don't get our face blown off, okay? And there's another page to this too, see? Okay, or drop, spin, all that kind of good stuff, okay? And we'll back out of there with X. Now what we'll do, host only, this is what I'm talking about. If you're online, okay, hit A, alright, and then you're going to force the host, alright? Start a session up, go in there, force the host, and back out of it, and you're good to go. Okay, now, really? Really? Okay. So anyway, now we'll back out of there. Okay? There we go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some spice to the bullets. Like swarms and grenades and explosive bullet kind of killers, RPGs, AGR rockets. And we'll add some doggies. Okay? Now we'll back out of there, we'll back out of there. Alright? Then what we'll do is we'll go ahead. Oh, he's a green one, isn't he? Okay, now, our off host. Now that you don't have to force the host for, there's a menu right there, okay? X to select. We're going to turn that all on, we're going to move this all. There we go. Alright, we're going to aimbot menu, we'll grab hold of that, do on screen, and we'll do visible warning, proximity warning, target details, okay? ESP. We'll turn that on, okay? We'll go ahead, we'll put pyramids around them, name, distance, and weapon, okay? And we'll add snap lines to it, okay? And then we'll back out of here by hitting D-pad left, okay? Now, once the snap lines turn blue, here, you want to kill me? I'll show you how to kill somebody, alright? That's how you freaking kill somebody, okay? And you can get up above everybody and just, like, completely wreak havoc and destruction and destroy everything in sight with this thing, okay? As you can see, alright? Works pretty good. And if you want to be a real penis with fingers, just go to unfair aimbot, and now you shoot some schools. And pretty much make his mind, everybody's pissed off, and your profile's going to now get banned because you're a model. Okay? So don't do what I do on this thing, okay? Just demonstration purposes only, okay? As you can see, works pretty darn good, don't it? Okay? And that's Jiggy. And my off host. That's on my server. Okay? Now. Alright. Let me back up. Okay, now what I'm gonna show you zombies menu. Okay, now zombies, here we go. Alright, what we'll do is back out of here. Yes, we'll leave the lobby. We'll back out of here, and now we'll fire up zombies, okay? We'll go right to zombies, all right? And this has got the Sentinel menu, a little different. Hold the left trigger, push down on the right thumbstick. That'll open it up. You're going to use X to select, and then you're going to press the right thumbstick to back out of it. I know it's a lot to take. You'll get used to it, believe me. Okay, but anyway, we'll do a local game real quick. We'll bring up the COVID-19 infected Earth as it is. We'll go ahead. We'll grab hold of that. We'll grab hold of this. We'll do transit. We'll do original, and now we'll start the match. Okay. The instructions for zombies will pop up over here. Okay, so just in case you forget, there they will come up. All right. So don't worry. You'll be fine. All right. A little bit of fun with some zombies. Okay? And there we go. Alrighty. Now, there we are. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead, we're gonna open up the zombie menu. Okay? We're gonna hit X for personal mods. We're gonna turn God mode on, infinite ammo on. Oh, let's see here now. Yeah, we'll do unlimited sprint, double speed, no clip, and pretty much we'll toggle the aimbot. There we go. Okay, now we'll back out of here by pressing in on the right thumbstick. We'll go to weapons menu. We're gonna grab something with a little bit more bite than a pistol. Okay? So what we'll do is we'll do a symbol monkey for a grenade.
Insulated wiring, cheap toy, and blammo!
Yes, okay, and we'll use... Nah, I don't want to use that. I want to use my fully automatic RPG.
Simpleton would be
works
pleased
really
by
good,
this.
okay?
Yeah,
now, when in doubt, okay, we'll hit LB and we'll fire up a little symbol monkey which attracts all the zombies, see? Here you go, boys. Here, have fun with this. There you go. Look at that. Yeah, any fun? Look at them go. Okay? There you go. Got hold of another one. Yeah, there you go. Looks like me after a line of cocaine. It's all good. Alright? Now, as you can see, it works real good. And then you have the fully automatic RPG that you don't have to worry about dying because you're in God mode. Okay? And pretty much you just cleared the whole room of zombies. Alright? So now, we'll back out of here. Okay? Let's see here. Indeed. Oh, okay. Anyway, we'll back out of here. Alright? And now, you got your fun menu. Models menu, Forge menu, Zombies menu, Power-Ups, Rounds menu, Teleport menu, Map mods, all that kind of good stuff. Pretty much, there you go. Works pretty good, okay? So on and so forth, and you know, there's a whole bunch of stuff on there. Explore, okay? Best way to learn, all right? I promise you. What the hell is growling and grumbling over there? Yeah? Sound like my stomach because I'm hungry. There we go. Okay, yeah, we'll get rid of that. All right, so anyway, that's Sentinel Menu, okay? So, we'll get out of here now. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you how to get it online for the first time. Okay, you only have to do this once to get it on your network. Alright? Once you do it once, you don't have to do it over again or anything like that unless you change networks. Okay? So, what we're going to do is, when you first get this thing, do not just power it on. Okay? It will not work. Okay? What you have to do is simply this. Alright? When you get the console, Arty, pull this. Pull the hard drive out, place that up there, power the console on, okay? It will boot to the original dashboard, okay? Like that. Like I said, it's a really fast booter. It runs really good. All right, now, okay, we're going to get to the dashboard, and I'm going to show you what you got to do. We'll sync up a controller, and then what we will do is we'll go over to our network settings, okay? So now we go up, over, bring it to settings, bring it to system, okay? Then what we do, we go to network settings, okay? Your Wi-Fi access point is going to pop up over here. If you're running a wired network, well, that's real easy. It plugs in and it'll be check marked up over here. It's the same thing. All you got to do is just test the Xbox Live connection, okay? So now, you pick your Wi-Fi or you pick your wireless or whatever, okay? Click on it, all right? And then what's going to happen is it will automatically test the Xbox Live connection like this. You should get a check mark and 2 red X's, okay? So there you go, just like that. All right? You running WP2A? That's what you're going to get. Okay? If you have it where you have to assign a MAC address to a whitelist, well, then you have to get the MAC address off of the Xbox under system info. All right? And then whitelist it on your router so that way then it can get on the network. But if you're running a normal WP2A like everybody else, well, that's what you're going to get. Once you have that, power the console off. Okay? Now, hard drive. Place it in. It'll sleep with a click. Close the drive door, like so. Pull the power cord, most important, and leave it out for 5 minutes. Okay? You gotta give it some soak time. What we're doing, we're clearing the TCP buffers out of this thing, so please, for the love of God, leave it out for 5 minutes. Otherwise, you're gonna wind up with network errors. You're gonna wind up with a DNS error. It's gonna drive you crazy. It's gonna act like connected, but it's not connected. You won't be able to get the live and all that will happen. Please. Leave it out 5 minutes, okay? After 5 minutes is up, then you can plug it back in. The only reason why I'm plugging it back in is because it's already on my network. So the TCP, the credentials and everything should be right. Although this has failed me a couple times where I've sat there and I had to wait for 5 minutes to get it online, or play with an Ethernet cord to get it online because I didn't want to wait the 5 minutes. But as I said, we're going to give it a shot. Why? Because it's on my network. It should come on without a problem. Yeah. Alright, so anyway, it's Microsoft too. Remember that. Alright? So anyway, once you're done, plug it back in. Power the console on. Alright, now, once the console boots, let me go ahead here. Let's sync up this controller and the console booted. Okay? Alright. You can see this green stuff here. That green stuff is going to stop moving around. When it stops moving around, that means it's on the internet. Okay? Then it's going to lock the server like it just did. The fan speed is going to kick up. It's going to boot into FSD dash. Okay? And you're going to see plugins come across the screen like this. Good so far. Alright? We sync up our controller. Okay? And we got a notification from the Purge. Alright? And then we're going to go right on over to Homebrew. We're going to go right to the original dashboard. And hopefully we're going to see a square with your name on it. Okay? There it is. That means she's hot and good to go to Xbox Live. Okay? Got it? Good. Now, what you do not use a retail profile on this thing. Okay? If you have an Xbox Live profile, okay, please make one. Okay? Then you can purchase gold for it or whatever and get online, play with everybody, or you can join, you know, crew members, crews or whatever, and, you know, run with them. You know, you don't have to buy Live then. But, you know, I mean, anyway, make a long story short. All right, don't use a retail profile, please. Because if you got a retail profile that you spent money on and everything else, you run the risk of losing it. Because this is a modified bootloader, okay? It really doesn't belong on the network. They get kind of pissed, all right? So, in the event that you start pissing off people online with this damn thing and everything else, well, they can report you, and you can lose that profile. And once the profile is gone, it's gone forever. A KV can be replaced on this thing and get you right back online. But for now, remember, profile is gone. Once it's gone, that's it. Okay? So what I want you to do is I want you to go over here, download profile. Then I want you to go to your computer. Go to xboxlive.com/live. All right? Use Outlook for the credentials. Make a modders account. Make an account with a funny name. Whatever you want to do. Okay? Don't get too funny with the name, though, because they're kind of like looking over that going like, oh, that name it means something. We need to get rid of that. You know what I mean? So just pick a nice normal name or whatever. Okay, right? Make your account. Then come back here and go to download profile. Okay? If everything downloads correctly, it's going to look like this. Okay? Spin it around. See the spin circle of death. You'll see the live come up. There we are. Profile signed in. Life is good. If you wind up at the download screen for more than 15 minutes, and you're sitting there pondering, you know, like War and Peace, okay, all right, and it's just like, you're still sitting there. After 15 minutes, pretty much it's safe to say that the thing got corrupted during the download. I'm going to show you how to fix that, okay? It's really easy, okay? What you do is, from the download screen, back out of it, come here with the B button, okay? Then go up, go over. Go to Settings, go to System, go to Storage. Okay, click on that. Go to Storage once again. Go to Profiles. Underneath these two profiles will be the vital profile that was corrupted. Highlight down to it, hit A, and delete it right off the hard drive. Just get rid of it, okay? 'Cause it's no good. Once you're done there, back out of here, back out of here, back out of here. Leave the hard drive highlighted. We're going to clear the system cache. We're going to do it twice because it's Microsoft. So that's once. Then we're going to hit Y again. Clear system cache. That's twice. There you go. Back out of here, back out of here. Up, over, social, sign in, sign out, re-download your profile, it'll be fine, okay? Once it downloads, hit the guide button, go back to Xbox Home, alright? And we're back, life is good. Now, okay, one more thing you gotta do. You gotta unlock and make sure everything is unlocked on the hard drive for your XBLA and your downloadable content. Okay, you know what I'm talking about there. Okay? What you do is you go to your homebrew section right here, and there's a handy little tool called X7360. You're going to hit it. It's going to build an entire list, an entire content list of everything that's on the hard drive, and all your DLC and all your XBLA. Okay? This is rather important. Alright? Because if it's not hashed to the console properly, alright, which means if it's not encrypted properly or whatever, well, the Xbox is going to ignore it. Okay? This tool fixes that. Alright? So as you can see, there's our XBLA. you will notice that there are padlocks and, you know, a whole bunch of Xbox Live Arcade stuff on there. So, with your profile signed in, go over here, unlock XBLA. Okay, if you notice, no files were unlocked because they're already unlocked to this profile. Hit OK. Now, show your downloadable content. Alright, now that's your downloadable content. Alright, as you can see, here's all your games right here with all the stuff that's been downloaded for them. Okay, and as you can see, pretty much everything is pretty much unlocked. Alright, and this is all the downloadable stuff. Now, if you have something that's locked on here, well, that's a totally different animal because it has to be unlocked in order for you to be able to use it. So, you go over here, unlock DLC, okay, and it'll unlock anything that's locked up, okay? And then hit OK. Once you're done with that, exit the dash. Now, if you download downloadable content, XBLA, anything, you know, anything that goes in the content folder, make sure you come here and unlock it because it will not be, you know, it'll be locked. Unlock it. Alright? Exit the dash. Okay? Now, you're ready and you're good to go. Alright? Now, emulation. Okay, as I told you, as we had a conversation, you know, on the phone. As I explained to you. Alright? We got some emulators on here. Alright, here we go. Now, I will use mame for example. Okay? Here is mame. Alright? We'll start mame up. Okay? There you go. There's mame. Okay, bunch of ROMs on there, as you can see. Right trigger to page, to go down page by page. Okay, so on and so forth. All right, as you can see, a ton. Okay, back on up, left trigger. Okay, that'll go page by page. All right, then you can go. Let's see here now. Yeah, you can go D-pad up, D-pad down. Okay, hit A to launch the game. Follow the on-screen instructions, and off you go. All right, once you're done, all right, with it or whatever, hit the guide button, Xbox Home. Then you can run another emulator, okay? Now, with emulators as well, as I told you, you can go ahead and you can add, you know, emulation to this thing. You can add ROMs to it. You can add an external drive to it if you want, okay? When you add an external drive or whatever, all you have to do is go up into Utilities right here, go to Setup, okay? Now, when you plug it in, you're going to go to Content Settings, okay? Once you plug your drive in and you got it formatted to FAT32 and you put your stuff on there, all right, you would go to Manage Game Paths. And what it will do is it will go ahead and it will find one. You hit Y, okay, change path, and then what you do is it will come up in here. You will select the path like this, okay? Let's say you have another thing called Games on there, all right? You can select that, okay? Now, you go ahead, you hit Y to select the directory, okay? And then what you do is once you hit Y, it's going to add it to it, okay? And then you're going to see it in here, okay? And you're going to see an arrow going down because you added a path to it. Once you're done there, okay, what you do, scan settings, start manual scan. It will find all the artwork for your games and all that kind of good stuff and everything, and it will place it where it needs to be, all right? That's how you get your title artwork and everything else. All right, it's really simple. Everything is pretty much very self-explanatory on this menu. Okay, you have a file manager in this thing. Okay, now here we go. AGD1. AGD1. Stay out of the flash. Don't go in there, delete anything or anything like that. Stay away from that thing. Okay. So let's say you have a game. Okay, like on a USB stick. Now it's really easy. Pop the USB stick in. All right. Now we'll back out. Now we'll go to File Manager. It will find the USB stick. There it is. There it is. Okay? We'll go to USB. We'll highlight it. Okay, there's 007 Repack by Smod in there. See how it says put in content folder on HDD. Okay? Go to content, 16.0 folder. There it is. Now, go to HD1. Go to your content folder. Go to your 16.0 folder. All you're going to do, X to mark it. Hold down LB, and you will see it's going to copy it from here to here. You hold down RB, it'll copy it from here to here. See what I'm saying? Okay? So hold that down. A to copy, X to move, Y to make a directory, B to delete, back to rename. Okay? Very simple. Alright? And then you just copy it over. That's it. You're done. Once you're done, then go ahead, go back up to the content, go back up to setup, go to content, and rescan. It'll find it and download the artwork. Pretty simple, using a USB stick. I'm going to show you FTP in a minute, alright? But anyway, as you can see, there you go. That explains pretty much how you can copy and paste stuff over. All right. Now, all right, Xbox Classic games. Okay. Now, as you can see, there's a bunch of classic games on here. Okay, a ton of them. All right. They all play. They all work. Everything works really good. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, Mortal Kombat Deception. Okay. Now, the problem with this though is that it will not play with the server online. Okay. You got to play with it offline. All right. Now, the way to do that is very, very simple. Okay, it's called bypass mode. All right, because if you try to play this right now, well, big black screen, nothing. All right, so I'm going to show you bypass mode. Bypass mode is simply this: power the console off when you want to play a classic game, power it back on, hit the eject button, leave the tray hanging out. Okay, the system's going to boot. When the system boots, you're going to notice that you're not going to get any plugins across the screen. You're not going to get any of that stuff. The only thing that's going to happen is you're going to be connected to your local area network because plugin 1 is enabled, which is XBDM. Okay, that's your local area network. You're not going to get out to the internet or anything like that. But you can use this mode to transfer stuff over, whatever you want to do, copy and paste stuff, whatever. Okay, from FTP. Or from Xbox 360 Neighborhood, or from FileZilla, or from your phone using an FTP client that you can download from the Play Store. Okay? So now, there we are. Okay, no plugins loaded, no nothing. Alright, now, we'll sync the controller up here. What I'm going to do, alright, is, let's see here. Okay, we'll go on over to Xbox Classic Games, just to show you a classic game here. Let's see here. Notice the original Xbox logo. There it is, okay? Game's going to start. Give it a second, it'll load, and it'll play. As you can see, there you go. Mortal Kombat Deception from back in 2004. Seems like it was yesterday. My God. So anyway, there you go. All right.
It was not by chance.
And there's the game. Okay. So as you can see, pretty much plays real nice, and we're in 1080i or 1080p if that's the monitor that you have. Okay. Oh, press the start button. Okay. No profiles. Yeah. We'll go ahead. We'll make one. Okay, we'll have to create an MTV. There we go. Turn off your Xbox, and now we'll go ahead and we'll create one. Okay, let's start. Good. There you go. And pretty much there you are. And there's all the old games right there. Okay, as you can see. Alright? When you're done with your original game, hit the guide button, bring it back, you're done. Alright, now. Okay, remotely connecting to this thing. As I said, you can download Xbox 360 Neighborhood, put it on your computer, and you can go ahead and access that thing from Xbox 360 Neighborhood. Me, I like FTP. It's pretty much simplistic, okay? And you know about FTP. It's very easy. It's already built in on this console, all right? So, what we're going to do, remember the IP address right here, okay? 25. I'll fire up my Windows computer. I will grab hold of the mouse. I will click on this. I will open up WinSCP, which is for Windows, which is an FTP client. Double click on that. Here it comes. There's my local hard drive. Here's where I'm going to go. Okay, so now I'm going to choose FTP as the protocol. Then I'm going to type in 192.168.1.25. Okay, port number is already selected for you, port 21, which is FTP. Username Xbox. Password Xbox, okay, log in, and there we are. And now, again, our folders, our file structure right there, okay? Stay out of the flash, as I said, don't go in there, don't mess with anything in there, okay? Please don't. HED1, there we go. All right, there's your emulators, your games, and as you can see, your games are already, they're all in a folder by themselves, okay? And it'll show the actual game data, the actual, you know, everything that's on there. Now, this has got a huge amount, so we're going to wait for it to populate and all that other happy noise. I don't know why I did that, because now it's going to take forever to freaking populate or whatever. Yeah, it's taking forever. Sorry. Yeah, there's about 10,000 files on that thing, okay, because that's a 7 gig game. Oh my God. Why'd I do that? Okay, that was really dumb. Alright, tell you what, yeah, it's still populating, son of a gun. Yeah, it's still going. Oh, wait. Let me see here. Sorry about that, man. Okay. Get out of there. Whoopsie. Okay. So, yeah. We'll get out of there. Okay. Now we'll see if we can, yeah. Okay, and it's still going. Oh my god. Okay. We'll try and close the window. Oh, it's going to crash now. Oh, there we go. Okay, there it is. Okay. So as you can see, there is the 20 million files that make a game. Okay. And as you can see, need I say more? Okay. I don't think I have to say anything other than, oh my god, what did I do? So now back up out of there. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot better. Okay. And we'll get out of there. Okay, your OG games are stored right here. So if you want to put more original games on there, you can. All right, as you can see, there's a ton of them on there. Okay, and you pretty much got a lot more space there. You can put more games on there and everything. Okay, back out of here. Emulators. Here you go. Okay, and there's your emulators right there. You will see like Game Boy Advance. Okay, there's your sub menu. This is where your ROMs go. Okay. And now it's going to pull up all the ROMs for Game Boy Advance. See? There you are. And you can just add your ROMs to it. Ain't no big deal. Alright? Pretty much there you go. Supports large file names, all that kind of good stuff. As you can see, GBA, so on and so forth. Okay? So, there you go. Alright, now what we'll do, we'll go ahead, we'll get out of there now. Okay? And here we are. Okay? So, you know, that's where your emulators would go. Pretty simple, right? I mean, pretty much self-explanatory, actually. Okay, you know, your homebrew section, extra folder has JRPC2 in it and all that kind of good stuff. Okay, your freestyle, that's all there. Okay, so you know, pretty much that's how you're able to connect to your Xbox and transfer and move stuff around. Now, we'll click on over. You will see FTP connected. Your status is connected, so you know that you're connected to your Xbox. Okay. Now we will go ahead, and what we will do is I will close this out now. Alright, well, let me show you something else too. Look, copy and paste, grab hold of a folder, click on it, left click, hold it down, put it here, boom, it'll copy it over, and there you go. And there's the file right there. To remove the file, right click, delete it. Gone. Okay, pretty easy, okay? So, there you go, alright? Pretty much that's how you can maneuver files back and forth and all that. Xbox 360 Neighborhood has a lot more features to it. Okay, really good program. I do recommend it. All right, but for me, I like some simple, simplistic FTP. Works good. Okay, so we'll get out of there. I guess we'll exit that. All right, and now you will also see that we are now disconnected from our Xbox because status idle. Okay, very simple. Now, look. Now that you understand that, let me show you something else here too. Okay, while we're at it, okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and go to the homebrew section right here. This is dash launch. Okay. This places a file on here, and that's the first file it reads after this thing goes through Bootstrap. Okay. Go down to plugins. Okay. Here's your plugins. Never remove XVDM because that gives you remote network capability. All right. That's the server right there. XDRPC. GTA5, the Purge, that's the Purge menu, okay? You have an extra plugin space, okay? You can also use JRPC2, and then you could put a host load of mod menus on this thing, way more than the plugins allow, okay? If you want to get rid of the server, like if you're running this on MAME, okay, and you're running it mainly just to play on a MAME cabinet or whatever, you just remove the server, okay? And then what will happen is it'll still boot into FSD dash, but you're not utilizing the server. It's that simple. Okay? So, if you want to get rid of the server, just hit Y. Boom. Okay? Then all you got to do is you hit RB, bring it down to HDD, X to save it, and beat it back out. Okay? But we don't want to do that. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're just going to back out of this thing. But that's how you disable the server. Okay? That's how you disable plugins. There you go. So, listen, Arty, when you get this thing, message me, okay, if you have any questions or anything like that. I'd be more than happy to help you. Alright? I greatly do appreciate your business. And, you know, as I said, you know, I mean, thank you. Thank you, Masha. I appreciate that. And, you know, I mean, yeah, I'm glad that you like it, Arty. And like I said, man, you know, I mean, don't be a stranger, okay? You can message me. I don't bite much, okay? unless I'm sitting there with a freaking console in my teeth or whatever, you know what I mean? But, listen, like I said, look, when you get it in the cabinet and everything else, you know, and if you need any help, just message me, alright? I'll help you, it ain't no big deal. And you'll see that you can do a lot with this thing, okay? So, you know, it's a lot more than just modding online. You know that, and I know that, okay? Otherwise, you wouldn't be building a main cabinet, okay? And I seen your main cabinet, and it looks really good, man. I'm impressed. Really nice job. Alright, so, listen, Arty, thanks again, man. Greatly appreciate it. We're going to ship it off to you. Get a tracking number, okay? Lorraine will send you a tracking number. They come from the email. It'll probably come from the website because we're going to write up an order on this because you paid me through PayPal. So, you know, I got to put the order in, alright, even though it's done. So then that way then we can track it, so then that way you know when, what, where, how, and who, just in case something happens. It does have a warranty for 3 months on the parts that I put in. So if God forbid something happens, you know, just ship it back and I'll take care of it. Alright, you know, I mean, I take care of the people that take care of me. Alright? So, you know, there you go. Thanks again so much. And I greatly do appreciate it. Mosh, good to see you, brother. You're awesome, man. Alright? Guys, thanks for hanging with me. I greatly do appreciate it, okay? And, I got a lot more to do. Still have that original Xbox I got to finish up on and everything. Oh, my God. Anyway, you all have a good one, guys. Have a great night. Talk to you all later.